श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः।
हरिः ओम्।
भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः
भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः
भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः
भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः
स्थिरैरङ्गैः
स्थिरैरङ्गैः
तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः
तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः
यसेम देवहितं यदायुः
व्यसेम देवहितं यदायुः।
स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः
स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः
स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः
स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः
स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः
स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः
स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु
स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु।
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
ॐ अग्नेनय सुपथाराये अस्मान्
ॐ अग्नेनाय सुपथाराय अस्मान्
विश्वानि देव वयुनानि विद्वान्
विद्वानि देववयनानि द्वान्
युयोध्यस्मज्जुहुराणमेनो
योत्स्मद्य
जुहुरानुमेधो
भूयिष्ठां ते नमवुक्तिं विधेम
भूयिष्ठां ते उत्तिं नमः।
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि
ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि
वाक्प्राणश्चक्षुः
वाक्प्राणचक्षुः
श्रोत्रमथो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि
स्तोत्रमधो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि
सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदम्
सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदौ
माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम्
अहं ब्रह्मा निराकुर्यात्
मा ब्रह्म निराकरोतु
मा ब्रह्म निराकरोतु।
अनिराकरणमस्तु अनिराकरणं मे अस्तु
अनिराकरणमस्तु अनिराकरणं मे अस्तु।
तदात्मनि निरतेय उपनिषत्सु धर्माः
तदात्मनि निरतनि उपनिषत्सु धर्माः
ते मयि सन्तु ते मयि सन्तु
ते सन्तु ते मयि सन्तु।
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
So before we have the Rudra exposition, there is a Prarthana sloka for Rudra in the Laghunyasa where we see the picture of Rudra and also the contents of the Rudra Prashna are being beautifully explained to us. So I just explained that to you, and the sloka reads like this. आपातालनभस्थलान्त भुवन ब्रह्माण्डमाविस्फुरतु ज्योतिः स्फाटिकलिङ्गमौलिविलसतु पूर्णेन्दुवान्तामृतैः अस्तोकाप्लुतम् एकम् ईशम् अनिशं रुद्रानुवाकान् जपन् ध्यायेदीप्सितसिद्धये ध्रुवपदं विप्रोभिषिञ्चेत् शिवम्. So vipraha shivam abhishinchet. Vipraha shivam dhyayet. why Abhisheka and Dhyana for Rudra? It is only to get the Ipsita Suddhaye, primarily for mundane happiness, to get our desires fulfillment, one. Secondly, Dhruvapadam, secondly, for getting the emancipation. You see, Rudra is the eligible god to grant moksha, kaivalya, and janmarahitya, and all that qualification is there that he can grant us. Only Vishnu and Shiva are eligible for that in our scriptures, as we understand. Therefore, Dhruvapadam, we want the placement in that fixture of the placements, namely moksham. And so, how is this Rudra? How do you get them? Means Rudranuvakan Japan. See, the Anuvakas, the passages or prayers to Rudra, which are 11 in number, the Rudra Prasna. These 11 Anuvakas have got to be keep on repeated or recited or all that. Japa. Japa is repetition. That's why we say Ekavara, Ekadasavara, and so on. We have number of times that we do it. And because he is only Amrita Swarupa, totally Amrita. Amrita in a sense that he is very kind and compassionate and gracious. And who is this Lord Shiva? He is a Jyoti. He is a perfect light, luster, resplendent light. And a Jyoti is Surya Bhagavan only. And you see, where from that Jyoti is shining forth or burning, right deep down from Patala Loka up to the highest heavenly Loka. So Nabhasthala Anta Bhuvana Brahmandam. The Brahmandas contain Bhuvanas. And these Bhuvanas have got 14 Bhuvanas, and Lokas and all that. So that is what is the coverage of the entire Brahmanda, the total universe. And Apatala is the downward, down the earth. Nabhasthala is up the earth being the central point for our imagination. Then Purnendu Vantamrutai, that Jyoti is emitting absolute light and luster and cool rays that are the moon. And so this is one thing that is being described. What happens when we recite the Rudra? Dhruvapadam and Ipsa Siddhi. These are the two things that would happen. And what we should do for getting that to Rudra Anuvakan Japal. So we have to keep on reciting the Anuvakas of. And next to soul sloka, Prarthana sloka is Brahmanda Vyapta Deha Bhasita Himarucha Bhasamana Bhujangaihi Kanthe Kalaha Kapardaha Kalita Shashikalaha Chanda Kodanda Hastaha Yaksha Rudraksha Bhusha Pranata Bhayahara Shambhava Murti Veda Rudra Sri Rudra Sukta Prakatita Vibhavaha Naprayachantu Saukhyam. So, why are we reciting the Rudram? It is ultimately for getting the Saukhyam. Saukhyam means the experience of being happy. And that experience of being happy is moksha. That means constantly we should be happy. There should not be any kind of obstacle or interruption for our being happy. That's exactly what we called as Saukhyam. So, Prayachantu Saukhyam. So, every Anuvaka is independently powerful. That's why he said that Prakatita Vibhavaha, Rudra Sukta Prakatita Vibhavaha. The Phalasruti of every Anuvaka of Rudra has got some focus referring to the mundane, super mundane happiness and success. That's what it said. And how is that Paramatma now by nature Pranata Bhayaharaha. That is all Rudra and Rudras, they are capable of removing the Bhaya. Bhaya is Roga, Bhaya is death, Bhaya is Purarjanma. That's why Jara, Janma, Dukkhas are there. All that kind of fears are being removed permanently by Shiva. And that's why he's called Sarva Dukkha Prasantaya. He will make every kind of dukkha silenced, which means you get Saukshya. And how is this Brahmanda Vyapta Deha? He has covered or pervaded the entire Brahmanda, and he has got that snow white luster, and he has got the Bhujangas, and then there is a Kala Kaparda up to his Kantha, and he has got on the hand Kodanda, Chanda Kodanda, a very powerful Pinaka in his hands, and that kind of Rudra he is going to be praised, and he will give you whatever. So we have got Pranata Bhayahara 1, 2 Dhruvapada Siddhi, 3 Ipsita Siddhi, and so these are all the advantages that we are going to have when we are attached to the Rudra, because Rudra is in every god and every god is in Rudra. Therefore, if you make the prayer for Rudra, it is as good as making prayers to all gods. Actually, the number of gods is too many in our Hindu system. And therefore, we have always left at crossroads. Should I choose Krishna? Should I choose Durga? Or should I choose? So this kind of ambiguity comes up and we are not able to decide. But in case of Rudra, it is the problem solved because Rudra represents any and every god. Therefore, Rudra Sukta Prakatita Vibhavaha. The Vibhava of Devas are being totally focused and present in the Rudra. Now, we have been trying to go through the Anuvakas one by one. I think we are just at the fifth Anuvaka.
We have not completed fourth, Andi.
Fourth complete, okay. Yes, come. Yes, we please repeat once. Om Nama Avyadhinibhyo.
Om Nama Avyadhinibhyo.
Vividyantibhyascha.
Vividyantibhyascha.
O Namo Nama Uganabhyastrugum.
O Namo Nama Uganabhyastrugum.
Hatibhyascha O Namo Namo.
Hatibhyascha O Namo Namo.
Grutsebhyo Grutsapatibhyascha.
Grutsebhyo Grutsapatibhyascha.
O Namo Namo Vratebhyo.
O Namo Namo Vratebhyo.
Vratapatibhyascha.
Vratapatibhyascha.
Vratapatibhyascha O Namo Namo Ganebhyo.
Vratapatibhyascha O Namo Namo Ganebhya.
Ganebhyo Ganapatibhyascha.
Ganebhyo Ganapatibhyascha.
O Namo Namo Virupebhyo Vishwarupebhyascha.
O Namo Namo Virupebhyo Vishwarupebhyascha.
O Namo Namo Mahadhyaha Chullakebhyascha.
O Namo Namo Mahadhyaha Chullakebhyascha.
O Namo Namo Ratibhyo Aradhebhyascha.
O Namo Namo Ratibhyo Ratebhyascha.
O Namo Namo Rathebhyo Rathapatibhyascha.
O Namo Namo Ratebhyo Ratapatibhyascha.
O Namo Namah Senabhyah.
O Namo Namo Senabhyah.
Senanibhyascha O Namo Namah.
Senanibhyascha O Namo Namaha.
So we have been noting the service-minded section of the society, and all those service-minded people are again taken as the embodiment of Rudra. Therefore, he is there, and therefore, here we have got the addressal to Rudra that O Namaha. O is independently, meaning that all that is you only. Your Vibhava, your manifestations, is your presence is found in everything in the society. For example, we have got that first Vividyavyadini, those people who are trying to stretch their arrow and bow and see that they are able to meet the enemies. And again, there are also other kinds of skilled people in the warfare, like they pierce diversely in manifold ways and meet the enemies. They are called Vividhyanti Bhyascha. And we have got another kind of people in society, that's what is called as Uganas. Ugana is the female goddesses. Superior female goddesses are Ugana. In the sense that in place of gods, these gods also come to cooperation help. Therefore, not only gods are there in the mythology, the Vedic mythology, there are also other subsidiary supporting gods, and male and female gods are there. Actually, the concept of female gods being individualized is found in the little later on, except that when you in 10th mandala, you find all that. For example, Vagambrani Sukta is there where that Devi is being represented, and that much power of that Devi is not found in other suktas, all only male deities. But here, Rudra cannot accept himself from the Uganas. So Ugana Bhyascha means those people who are, and also there are other kind of people, they are called Amsumatischa. There are other kinds of goddesses who are having that Amsha, that fierce, powerful nature in them. Then there is other kind of people who are called Grutsebhyo, Grutsapatibhyascha. I think Grutsas are those people who are very greedy, covetous. They are not satisfied with what they have. They are not contented. Not contented people are called Grutsas. And there are also Grutsapatis, and more powerful and leading all of them. So to say, why Rudra is present in all these people? Because there should be some kind of controls exercised upon the nature and upon the activity in society. Therefore, that Rudra is also a Grutsapati. And again, he is also there, Vrataha, Vratapatibhyaha. Vratas are diverse crowds. We have set crowds like Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaisya, Sudra. Even in the Purusha Suktam itself, in Rigveda itself, we have noted that Purusha in creation has divided the people into 4 main categories: Brahmana, Vaisya, Kshatriya, Vaisya, and Sudra. And also, God, they have been assigned the vritti. Brahmins are for knowledge, mentorship. Kshatriyas are for defense and protection. And Vaisyas for the trade and commerce and distribution and management of all that. And Sudras for service. So this is how the entire society organization has been done in the Rigveda. And other than that, there are other people who do not conform to this, and there will be intercaste dalliances and diverse people. And all those diverse people are called as Vratas. They are not regular, they are diverse, miscellaneous crowds. See, we have got set crowds and miscellaneous crowds. So even that miscellaneous crowds are also taken into consideration by Rudra, so that Rudra does not leave his pervading, his principle of pervading any and everybody that have been born and that have existence upon the land. And therefore, Pasupatibhyascha, Vratebhyaha, Vratapatibhyascha. And next category you got Ganebhyaha, Ganapatibhyascha. Gana is groups in society, and there is a variety, Devagana, Manushya Pasugana, etc. And all those ganas are there. And these ganas are also important for the social organization and promotion of the social interests. Therefore, Ganebhyaha, and there are different groups of people in the society, and Ganapatibhyascha, and the lords are the controllers or the managers of different Ganapatis. For example, Kubera is the Yakshagana Adhipati. And Nagarajas are there. They're called Sarpagana Adhipati because Sarpas, Swapadas, and Yaksha, Kinnara, Kimpurusha, Siddha, Sadhya, Manushya. Well, we have got all. So that's why we are only belonging to Manushyagana. We only look to our Manushyas. But we are also advised, being Manushyas, we have been advised to take care of other kinds of groups of people in our prayers. Therefore, Ganapatibhyascha. And there are also people not very beautiful or handsome. And there are also their Virupas. Virupabhyaha means different diverse crowds are there with odd forms. And what are the odd forms? They are all Rakshasas. If you just look at Ramayana or Mahabharata, you will find how Virupas are there. They are not handsome, but they are Kamarupins. For example, when Bhima married Tataki, yes, not Tataki.
Hidimbi.
I'm sorry. Hidimbi, she became a very beautiful woman to become a daughter-in-law of Kunti Devi. But Bhima is also a Rakshasa. Therefore, it was okay. No other person could do it. Therefore, there was also Ghatotkaja. Like that, we got Virupebhyaha and also Vishwarupebhyaha. Vishwarupa means in many forms, in the form of a tree, in the form of water, in the form of fish, in the form of... So all these forms, no form is extraneous to Rudra. Therefore, whether you worship to fish, or that's why Meenavataram, or whether you worship anything, when the divinity is being assigned or pointed out in the creature created, then that's why our scriptures tell you, look, everybody is a god, Sabhapatibhya. So like that, Virupebhya, Vishwarupebhyascha, Namo Namaha, double namaskaras. You see, Namo Namaha, Namo Namaha, Namo Namaha. See, the style of Rudram is very interesting. And there are 175 namaskar. Therefore, here in this particular passage or Anuvaka, you have doubling. So, Ganapatibhyascha vo namo, and namo virupebhyaha vishwarupebhyaha. And again, the society consists of Mahadbhyaha Chullakebhyascha, Mahan. So, Mahadbhyaha is Chaturthi. So, those who have made some distinction in the living, they are called Mahans. So everybody has to make some distinction, and that distinction has also got to be recognized. So when you recognize the distinction among people, there are Mahadbhyaha, and there are lower people who do not attempt for any distinction. They're all called Chullakas. Chullakas are low-class people, not very ordinary people. So actually, people have been divided into three categories. Those who are highly spiritualistic, devoted, like sadhus and rishis and munis. And those who are in samsara, but now and then they take off with spiritual retreat. So they are called middle people. But other kind of people are there who are completely dedicated to samsara. They never think of anything about spirituality at all. They never make a prayer. They never do any puja. They never do. But they just spend their time professionally and otherwise, social, psychological, and so on. But they never. So these three kinds of people are there in the world. And who are really elevated means the first class. But here, Rudra also is found, whether people pray or not, the God is there in them. That's what is the impression that we are given in our Hindu scriptures. Because we never make the absence of God in any object in the creation. In all objects of creation, there is the divinity flow. And the divinity flow only shines forth when there is some attachment and some kind of activization is done. Therefore, here we got Mahadhya Chullakebhyascha. So to say that we are advised not to discard anybody in the society. Take everybody good and go to and be peaceful. If you have miserliness, if you have hatred, if you have too much love attachment, then you are attached. But supposing you are not hating anybody, you are not jealous about anybody, you are really peaceful. That's what it said. If you are jealousy, the person about whom you are jealousy, he will stay constantly in you, he will mar your happiness. Like that. So that's why it is said, Chullakebhyaha Mahadhyaha Namo Namaha. That is one set. Now he comes to the war or transportation points, and even that transportation also is Paramatma Rudra. Because Rudra is always appearing to us in two forms. One is ghastly, more ghastly, one is not ghastly, and more. So Ghora, Ghoratara, Aghora, Aghoratara. So these are the forms of Rudra. Therefore, that forms he has got to be employing in that. Namo Rathibhyo Aradebhyascha. So we have got Rathibhyaha. So those people who ride chariots, Rathin means who ride chariots, who go in car. Whether the vehicle is there or not doesn't matter. So Rathibhyaha, those who go by chariots. And Arathibhyaha, those who don't go by chariots, they go by walking, pedestrians. See, there are many sadhus and such dedicated people, we just wonder. See, there are people who walk up to Badrinath, who walk up to Kailasnath in that cold. I don't know. I have seen people walking to Badrinath. You are comfortably going by car or vehicle, Rathibhya, but there are sadhus just having a water with them and danda with them. They will be keeping on walking. So that is the kind of people. That's why even in them, Paramatma is there, Rudra is there. Therefore, they are called Aratha. Rathibhyo Arathebhyascha. And next we have got the Senabhyaha. Sena is the army. Sena is the soldier. So Sena is the fighter. That's why Yod Jasmajjuhurana Meno, you have told that you every now and in the entire life, we have to be fighting for one or the other thing. And what is that you fight with? Yenaha. Yenaha is something that displeases you. What displeases you, you want to work so that you will get pleased. That's why Yod Jasmajjuhurana Menaha means that sin, that fall, that dissatisfaction with which we are eclipsed, our happiness is eclipsed by that, that has got to be attended to. That's why here we got Namaha Sena. So Rudra is Sena. He is found in every soldier who has the spirit of enthusiasm and also fighting for the truth or untruth, whatever it is. For example, Kauravas fought for adharma, and the Pandavas fought for dharma. But whatever it is, the fighting is there. On dharma side, there is Krishna. On adharma side, there is the army of Krishna. So because, Krishna himself knows who is who, and therefore he got himself divided, that his army one side and himself other side. And then that was the choice kept before Arjuna and Duryodhana. You know that. So, but Duryodhana wanted quantity, Arjuna wanted quality. Therefore, Arjuna chose Krishna, and whatever it is, whether he chose Krishna or army of Krishna, whoever, but there is the presence of Krishna. That means Paramatma is there, and that's why at the end, that Gandhari chides Krishna and curses Krishna, saying that you, though you stayed in the Pandava side, but you worked so heavily that you got all my 100 sons killed and made me totally unhappy, and not a one son you have spared for me that he can take care of me. So that was the grouse of Gandhari. Anyway, here Senabhya and Senanibhyascha namo namaha. Sena is soldier and Senani is commanders. In a big army, there will be a number of commanders in chief are there. For example, Bhishma was there, Drona was there, and all other acharyas were there, occupying the positions. But Bhishma was to be protected by 10 other Sena leaders, and Drona being the chief Sena. Like that, you see that they are all called Senani. Because while fighting, the soldiers cannot be blind. The important chieftains cannot be blind. They have to be protecting others also. See that the war continues. That's what. So Senanibhyascha namo namaha. Then Chatrubhyaha Sangruhitrubhyascha. Chatru is a Kshatriya. Who is a Kshatriya? Chatat Trayata iti Kshatriyaha. So there are Kshatriyas, their main aim is to protect the people hurt, is to protect the people who are unjustified, and to protect the people who have got grouses or dukkhas. So that's why there is a leader for them, he is called king. That's why Kshatriyanam Raja. So he is also Kshatriya, but he will be sitting on the throne. That throne is called Asandi. In Somayaga, that's important yaga, important major sacrifice prescribed by our Yajurveda. In that sacrifice, you note that the king happens to be the protector of all people, the Manushyas. Manushya means who have taken to different professions. Therefore, we have them Chatrubhyaha. And again, Sangrahitrubhyascha, that is Sangrahitas, who amass the army, who train the army, who make the army stronger. And they're all actually army, something like selection made for military or soldiers or for police or some forest department. So you got a lot of selection, lot of tests and lot of training. So that kind of worker or skill explorations, etc., contained in the Sangruhitrubhyaha. So Chatrubhyaha, those who have completed all this training and remain in the army as a regular practical soldier. But Sangruhitas are those who join the army, go through all the kind of training, and they become fit to become the Chatrubhyas. And now, so Chatrubhyaha armies and Chatrubhyaha Asangrahitubhyascha. So Rudra, you need not doubt where is Rudra. Rudra is there Even Rudra is sitting before us also, that he is listening to what I am going to be understood by these people sitting on Zoom. So he's just thinking, wait, what kind of meaning they are able to make it. So Chatrubhya Sangrahitubhyascha, and next onwards, you have got various professional people. That is what we call Sudras, who are having service mindedness. Sudra is Pado Sudraha Ajayata. See, Sudras are attributed to Pada of Mahavishnu. Pada means without feet we can't walk. No mobility, no attainment, no growth, no amassing. So feet is important for Gati. That's why in Taittiriya Upanishad, as Manushi Sangna told, Gatiriti Padau Chemayiti Vachi Yoga Chemayiti Va Yoga Chemayiti Prana Parayo Gatiriti Padau. So when you come to the feet, there is a Gati. Gati means progress, maintenance. So you have got cobblers, so potters, so jewelers, so all these people are helping to make the society complete. Therefore, here onwards, you have got the Takshaka, Rathakaras, Kulalas, Karmaras, Punjishtas, Nishadas, Ishukruts, Dhanvakruts, Mrugayubhyaha, and so on. So now let us read all these once more. Shatrubhyas sangrahitrubhyascha
Shatrubhyah sangrahitrubhyah.
O namo namastakshabhyo
O namo namastakshabhyo.
Rathakarebhyascha O namo namaha
Rathakarebhyascha o namo namaha.
Namaha kulalebhyah karmarebhyascha
Namaha kulalebhyah karmarebhyascha.
O namo namah punjishtebhyo nishadebhyascha
O namo namah punjishtebhyo nishadebhyascha.
O namo namo ishukrubhyo dhanvakrubhyascha
O namo namah ishukrudbhyo dhanvakrudbhyascha.
O namo namo mrugayubhyasvanibhyascha
O namo namo mrugayubhyasvanibhyascha.
O namo namasvabhyaha
O namo namah shubhyaha.
swapatibhyascha O namo namaha.
Swapadibhyascha o namaha.
So O namaha. So the passages begin with namaskara, end with namaskara. So that is to say, you have to be at all times obedient. You have to be always bowing down your head before the personality and qualities and traits and all other features of Rudra. That's why you observed in Sivananda Lahari, the very first sloka, what did our Acharya did? First sloka, last line, how does it end? Napka illa. Napka ledu. Natiriyam. You should be able to link up so that you will know that why Sankara, our Guru, has put at the very opening Nandi sloka of Siva Ananda Lahari, where the Lahari of Ananda, the wave of bliss, the wave of happiness of Shiva is being described. You are able to get the Ananda or bliss granted by Lord Shiva, provided Natiriyam. You should not keep anything with you. That's why you have noted already that Rudra is a variety of Donga or Kalla. Dongal Rayakudu, Donga. Even among the thieves, there are differently skilled people are there, specialized people are there. All of them are detrimental to society. For the safety of society. But he is the regulator of all such kind of dongalu. Andarni control chestar. And that's why Andaru Dongale means all people are having that kind of state. So that Rudra also is that because what we love most, he will take away, which means Vairagyam. So Yatinam Yatihi, Rudra is said to be Maha Vairagyam. He doesn't want anything upon him. And what people reject, he will hold it with him. Nobody wants the serpents. Nobody wants the Kapala begging bowl. Nobody wants whatever Rudra has got on him. Do we ask it? No. You may ask Kaustubhamuni from Vishnu. You may ask some Pitambaras from Vishnu. But what is there with Shiva? Shiva has got only Charmambara, Digambara, etc. All we should think of that. And whole body is full of vibhuti. That ash-covered body it is. And ash is telling you Bhasmantam Sariram. The Vairagya is extreme there. But in spite of that kind of Vairagya, but he has to be an administrator. A good administrator is he who has got Vairagyam, in a sense that he must not accept bribes. Because he has got power of authority, power and authority that should not be sold for some bribes. If it does not happen, really there will be straightforward happiness. Therefore, Rudra occupies various positions. Like here, see, one number one, he has got Tatshabhyaha. Tatshabhyaha. Then Rathakarebhyaha. See, the Tatshas are technicians, skilled workers, the mechanics. For example, these Tatshakas will help the chariot driving, how to drive a chariot, the car driving, how to know the difficulties of car driving and solving the car driving. That's what they are called Tatshakas. And Tatshakebhya, another word is Tatshaka is Sarparaja. Tatshaka is name of one of the 12 Nagarajas. So Vasuki, Tatshaka, and so on. We have got 12 Nagarajas. Among all the Nagarajas are Sivabhaktas. And among the Nagarajas, Vasuki is the best Sivabhakta. Therefore, what is that Nagaraja which is constantly guarding the neck of Lord Shiva? Vasuki. See, Vasuki is there protecting or being ornament. So number of Vasuki retinue is there on. That's why when Parvati is doing penance in 5th canto of Kumara Sambhavam, Kalidasa says, what a pity it is for you that how can you enjoy the embrace with Lord Shiva when he has got number of serpents on his body, whole dust over the body, and there is nothing that will make you always go with the fragrances, but this the Lord you are choosing is having the bhasma. Like that, he makes a wonderful comparison and contrast. Anyway, so Kul Satshakebhyaha, and again there are Rathakaras, they are carpenters. They are the manufacturers of the chariots. Automobile, there was only mobile industry, not auto. So because horses have got to be yoked for the mobility, for the chariots or cars or whatever they prepared in those days. So for all that, the carpenters are there. Carpenters are the technicians. They know they carve out from the wood or from that sculptures are there. any raw material they take, they make a picture or figure out of them. Such people are all called as karas. Kara, Rathakarepya, the carpenters are there. And next category of people is kulala. Ku is mud. Lala is to produce or swiftly bring out some shape and fashioning of that. So they have got mud. Kulalas are potters. Simply they say potters. Kulalavanyamite. After all, what is Brahma? Brahma is a potter, constantly engrossed in the act of producing people, in filling the universe. That's why Arthur says, Brahma yena kulalavan niyamite. Brahmanda bandodare. See, Udara, Bhanda Udara, the Brahmanda is one pan, fire pan like, Banali. That Banali is necessary for them to do manufacture and all that work. But that creation is being topsy-turvied by Shiva. That means the Banali is wanted for Brahmadeva to keep engaged with the creation. Creation means giving life. But when we come to Shiva, that same Banali becomes inverted and becomes a cap to him. That means he is the destroyer of the creation. Bhasmantam Bhasma. And that's why this point Ravana noted in that Shivatandava Stotra, there he says, Jata Kataha Sambrama Brahman Nilimpa Nitchari. That Kataha is the Bandli. A Kataha is being inverted over his head, which means that no, if at all creation is there, he will put an end for the creation. So Shiva is at the exit point and Brahma is at the entry point. So Brahma creates and Rudra annihilates. So like that, we can stretch our imagination and get attributes to the glory of Rudra when we see that he is a Rathakara, is a Kulala, and Karmara. Karmaras are the cobblers. So that is footwear or any such things that will help the protection of the body. See, when you wear sandals or when you wear something to your feet, because feet is important. And that kind of cobblers are there, manufacturers of the, that's why, Bata was one in India. Bata Shoe Company is so famous. He is one who designed, who has got that anugraha of that Rama. Who is that Bata shop? Aradhya Devata is Sri Ramachandra. Rama walked in the forest for 14 years without chappals. And he is the designer for all the different, in here, you wear snowshoes also if you want to walk in snow. Anyway, all that comes under Karmarepyascha. And again, we have got the Punjishtebhyaha. And Punjishtas are those who are found in the sand areas, and they bring sand and such mud, earth material, and manufacture, fashion some objects. They are called Punjishtas. Earthen parts they prepare, the designers of the earthen parts. And earthen means they collect sand. So there are for pot manufacturing, the raw material is different. People take hold of the mud, dust, sand. Even in the sand, we have got variety of sand, and so on. So all that kind of skill. For example, you see how if you want to make the rice alankara to Anjaneya, each grain you have to fix in the Anjaneya Vigraha. You can imagine how much skill is needed upon the butter. See, they put butter, and upon the butter, the grains are being fixed and made that alankara. And these are all matter of skill. That kind of skill is called as punjistaha. So punjistebhyaha, they are the designers, makers of the earthen vessels or earthen earth as well. And next we have got the nishadebhyaha. Nishadas, generally hunters, but another group of people are there who try to manufacture goods with metals. In a metal ఈ మెటల్తో తయారు చేసే వాళ్ళందరూ నిషాదులు. That is called artisans working in metals. And that's why in our Chamakam, you have got the mention of the metal makers and metals. Ayaschame. So ayaha begin. Ayaha is iron, and ayaha is the general term for all metals. So the metallurgy is also an important branch of science study in our Vedas. There is no branch not studied regarding science in our Vedas. Metallurgy is there, chemistry is there, physics is there, astrophysics is there, etc. So our Vedas are the sources for all science development on one hand, also for the development of all philosophical systems and beyond. Therefore, Nishadebhyascha vo namaha. There also next we have got Ishukrutbhyaha. Ishukrut is the maker of the arrows. So arrow making industry was there, and different kinds of arrows were also being manufactured in those days, because bow and arrow is a very important yuddha ayudha. They are all skilled in bow only, because the other ayudhas are only there, but only the bow can reach the enemy whatever distance he is placed at. For example, you have got Sabdavedi Banam, and for which our Dasharatha was a past master, and he brought a problem from that. So that's why we have got Ishukrutbhyaha. So there was a wonderful technology in respect of arrow making. And so there were factories and factories in those. So Vedic society was a complete society. Vedic culture is a complete culture, and we have actually changed ourselves. That's why it's called Ishukrutbhyaha. Again, immediately you got Dhanvakrutbyascha. Manufacturers of the bows are different kinds of dhanus are done. Shiva dhanusu, Vishnu dhanusu, like that. Or like that we have got also different quality, quantity of the dhanus, and it's all again prepared from the factories. So these are all the people, service-minded people. When you open a factory of one good or the other, you are service-minded in the society. So Dhanvakrutbyascha. For example, when Shivadhanurabhanga was done by Rama in the Janaka's court, that Parshurama was he was so upset that his guru's dhanus has been broken. So in order to test further the greatness of Rama, he combated and gave the Vishnu dhanus to his hand. And Rama is Vishnu himself, so he gets back the Vishnu dhanus. Then Parshurama realizes Rama is not an ordinary man, but he is a Vishnu avatara, and there was that kind of treaty made between Parshurama and Janaki Rama, or Dasharatha Rama, etc. So anyway, Dhanvakrutbyascha o namaha. Then Mrugayudbhyaha Swanibhyascha. Mrugayu also, makers of Mrugayu means when they go for hunting, the hunters, when they go for they cannot, so they themselves are the manufacturers of the of arrows and bows. Therefore, they are, so those people who go for hunting, Mruga actually, Mrugyata iti Mrugaha. Koti is a Mruga. Why? Rama killed Vali hiding behind the tree, the first reason was when Vali objected. Why? He said that you are a Mruga. So men hunt Mrugas, not directly, hiding. So you are a Mruga, therefore I hunt you and I kill you. And so I am not at fault and it is not adharma for me. That was one of the answers. Like that, here it is Mruga Yudhyascha and Swanibhyascha. Swani is the owners of the dogs, hounds we call it. Swanibhyascha and Swabhyaha Swapatibhyascha. So those people, Swa is the dog. Even in dog, they are very much service-minded. In those days itself, we had scholars who trained dogs. So dog used to run faster than the hunter, arrest the victim, and this fellow used to hunt. So there was some hunting technology, and that kind of hunting science is there very much in our mantras, in our Vedas. Therefore, there are articles, we want to know about hunting, the socialism, it itself is a big science. Therefore, Swabhyascha, Swapatibhyascha, O Namaha. So you observe in the fourth Anuvaka, people of service-minded people in the society, and normally no person working for the promotion of the society, the administration, happiness, and Saukhyam is being discarded, and all of them are but the manifestations of Rudra. So that's what is being emphasized in the fourth Anuvaka, where you have got the section of the Sudras who are having the service-mindedness, and that one. Next, in fifth Anuvaka, we are going to see the Chaitanya Swarup of Lord Rudra, that we postpone to the next class. I hope you are able to appreciate the all-round or pervasive meaning and significance and symbolism that is being instilled in Rudram. And because of this and many other reasons, everybody says, as a part of solution, we say that please go pray Rudra, because he is going to be the protector, indifferent to the class the individual belongs. Whether it's a bhakta or non-bhakta or middle bhakta, no matter for Rudra, commensurately he will take care of them. Om Namaste Astu. Namaste Astu Bhagavan.
Namaste Astu Bhagavan.
Vishveshwaraya Mahadevaya.
Vishveshwaraya Mahadevaya.
Triyambakaya Tripurantakaya Trikagnikalaya.
Triyambakaya Trikagnikalaya
Kalagnirudraya.
Neelakantaya Mrutyunjayaya.
Neelakantaya Mrutyunjayaya.
Sarveshwaraya Sadasivaya.
Sarveshwaraya Sadasivaya.
Sriman Mahadevaya Namaha.
Sriman Mahadevaya Namaha.
Sriman Mahadevaya Namaha.
Sriman Mahadevaya Namaha.
See, we are now in Magha Masam. Surya Bhagavan is important. Tamro Aruna Bhutababhrus Sumangalaha is complement for Rudra, meaning that Rudra and Aditya are same. On 21st Sunday morning and night in the India, we are having 3 lectures on Surya Bhagavan, and also importance, the significance of the Ratha Saptami Ratham. which is going to be presented, PowerPoint presentation by Ganesh.
ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः
Circulate that
भद्रं
also.
पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः स्तुष्टुवाग्.
So thank you very much. We meet again next Sunday. But we have got Aruna Prashna class after 1 hour.
Thanks
Thank
అండి
you very much.
నమస్కారం.
Thank you, sir.
వచ్చారా? Thank you అండి.
ఎప్పుడు 5:30 నుంచి ఉన్నా.
So మీకు బ్రాహ్మీ ముహూర్తంలో